Hey guys, this is Perfect Pokemon Channel coming back. I'm Matt_192 and this joining me is Dom. We're going to be commentating on the NU match which happened just about, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go and describe your team real quick?
Yeah, sure. So, I got an Executor. He's just power. He beats Quagsire, who's all over the tier. He's got Psyshock. He's got Giga Drain. He gets Harvest, which is one of the best abilities, I think. Rotom, he could just do a bunch of things. He could burn. He could Volt Switch out. He could trick. He also has Levitate, so that's always nice. My Hariyama, I actually thought he had Guts, but he had Big Fat, which actually helps me out in some matches. And he's my only answer to Pyroar, which is very bad. I saw one last match actually, and it did a number on my team. We got the best Mega in NU, Ardino. It's just power. And that's a Crodino set, which is my favorite thing in the tier. Steelix, just a savage. And we got Garbodor, who is fun, but he's also really ugly. But I love him anyway. And that's it.
Yeah, I definitely like it too. It's pretty damn bulky. Yeah, on my team I've got Fire, Water, Grass Core with Quagsire, Vileplume, and Pyroar. Skartarosaurus is probably one of my favourite things personally in the tier. It's got Ancient Power to hit Fletch, which is probably one of my few checks to it on the team, which is another bad thing. Fortunately, he didn't have one. Malamar, Contrary, of course. Doesn't do much this game, but if you can set it up, it's great. Gerda with the Violite, that thing is bulky, and I think it takes quite a few hits in this game, to be honest. This is actually a Curse Quag, mainly one of my checks to Crodino and other sets. Fletch, it also checks Fletch, which is kind of key on this team. Vileplume, I'm not running Sleep Powder on this set actually. This is actually a Aromatherapy set. Yeah, do you want to get started?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Alright, so I can't remember what you laid out with. Do you laid out with Garbodor? Yeah?
I do, yeah. Just trying to get some hazards there.
I'm going to lead it off with the Aurorus. Hazards are going to be a pretty key part of this game.
Yeah, you don't really have a hazard control because we're in NU and that's not too much of a thing, so I'm gonna really take advantage of that, which is nice. Shout out to Mawile.
Yeah, I was gonna click Earthbound here. I think I predicted the switch to. I can't remember what I predicted the switch into, but yeah, I went for Blizzard there. Either way, that's 100% in the hail, which is pretty decent damage.
Yeah, I realize nothing on my team wants to take a Blizzard, but I have a Hariyama, again with Big Fat, which is actually not a terrible ability. He has Close Combat and Bullet Punch, which can both tear apart an Aurorus.
The switch was pretty obvious here, yeah. Did you click Knockoff, I think?
Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of something's item.
Yeah, Vileplume, yeah, it will be losing Black Sludge here, which is annoying because I'm losing a bit of recovery, but I still have recovery in terms of Moonlight, so that was okay.
So I want to save Hariyama because I do realize that he's my only answer to Pyroar, like I said before. I'm going to send in Garbodor, who actually does a lot here with barely any health, which I'm proud of.
Yeah, I decided to not switch here. I'm not really sure why. I just thought that 2 Sludge Bombs would be able to take you out. Actually, I was hoping a Sludge Bomb plus a Hail would take you out, because I'm pretty sure you'd outspeed, but I believe Hail does end next turn. I keep mispredicting the amount of Hail turns, and we also did that quite a few times in this match, which is annoying, but...
Yeah, I'm not really count the Hail turns guy. I'm more like a hope it ends the turn I need it to guy. So I actually get my 3rd layer spikes up, which is awesome. And I guess you realize I can't really do much else and heal up.
Yeah, I think you could have gone for Gunk Shot. Did you have Gunk Shot on this
I
side?
did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wound up missing it,
This
which
is
is it's fine.
It's an annoying miss. I am Fizz Def though, so I guess that wouldn't have done too much.
I mean, this is a Rocky helmet set. You don't get to see it, and with the aftermath, I probably could have saved Garbodor for, Girder or something to take a hit and get that damage off. But I just figured I didn't want him taking a Sludge Bomb or a Giga Drain.
Here I figured I could live a hit, and yeah, I was right. Sludge Bomb actually does a pretty good chunk. Brings you down to low health, which is actually annoying later on in the game.
Yeah, if that would have killed, that would have been a totally different
I
game.
know. or just got a poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bring in my
You're
Malamar.
You're running a Night Slash Malamar instead of Knockoff.
Yeah, I prefer the crits for some reason. It's also good because I mean you can just repeatedly use it.
Yeah.
There's actually Spedef Malamar. I don't know if you saw that later on in the game or
Oh
realized
yeah,
that.
we see it at the end against the Executor.
Oh,
But
right.
I figure nothing wants to take a Night Slash or a Knockoff, so I'll just send in Rotom because he's not doing much at this point really for me. But he actually is Scarfed, which you'll see, and that's
Yeah.
pretty helpful.
Sunbolt's quite annoying, but it took it pretty well. I can't remember. Did you go for another? Yeah, you went for another Thunderbolt here.
Yeah, so I outsped. Clearly, I'm Scarfed at this point because you're Scarfed as well. You said.
Yeah, I was Scarfed Aurorus.
So obviously you're gonna, send in Quagsire to take that Thunderbolt.
Oh, I'm gonna switch out. Believe you go to the Ordino. Fortunately, McQuag does check Ordino quite a bit, but for now I just click Curse. See what you decide to do. Yeah, an Earthquake does quite a bit at +1. It basically sets up over Ordino though, because your Crocoon, no, not Crocoon, Crodino, Carmine, because of Unaware, it's not going to do much to my Quag. You do switch out though.
Yeah, I was trying to save it because in my last match I saved it towards the end and it really helped me out. So I figured, this is probably Unaware, just because, it would make sense, I guess, with Crodino, since that was really your best answer.
Yeah, I did predict that there. That's why I went for the Scald, the Burn on. If you did stay, and then the Burn, if I did get one, wouldn't really have mattered. So that was all fine.
Yeah, I figured if you go for Earthquake, I could Trick, and if not, like I said before, Rotom's not really doing much because Quagsire is just always there to threaten
Yeah.
him.
Here you bring in the Executor, and again, Hell turns end, so you don't get to go down here.
This is interesting because I was considering going for Rest. It's actually a Rest Lump set, and you brought in a Pyroar with Unnerve, so that would have been pretty bad. But I decided to just go for the Giga Drain, which does a ton of damage, and I'm happy about that.
Here I wanted to click the Fire Blast, but I decided against it. I just went for Hyper Voice, which actually does a lot to your Hariyama here. It puts it in range of 3 hit, I think. You do go for a Fake Out, which is annoying. Then you switch again. I think you go into Steelix here, don't you?
Yeah, I thought this would do a lot less to him. It's actually gonna 3-shot him with Leftovers.
Yeah. I opted not to switch out because it was pretty obvious he was going to go for a Stealth Rock here, trying to get like more hazards off, so there was really no point in trying to bring Pyro back in. So basically I just sat there spamming Hyper Voice.
You wouldn't have lived if you brought back in with the 3 larger spikes anyway, I don't think, right?
I've only just seen my health 61, yeah. So yeah, you do get the Stealth Rocks here, but Specs Hyper Voice's power.
Yeah, I figured I could kill you with an Earthquake, or I could just get up rocks, because some of your other mons, like Vileplume, I think, the rocks mattered on when it came in. So I was trying to just clear a path to just like get them out of there, and it's my best bet.
Hey,
and I also,
oh sorry.
yeah, I wasn't worried about Pyroar because I had Fake Out, and if it lived, I also had Bullet Punch, so it's I knew Pyro was gonna die. So
Yeah. The way I'll bring in the Gerda here, I believe you switch, don't you?
nah, I go for a close combat.
Alright, okay. I do take this not very well, but I take it nonetheless, and I believe I hit back with the Drain Punch. Just try and get rid of this Hariyama because it's a threat to the rest of my team.
Yeah, I figure with Pyro out of the way, then you know, I'm just gonna sack Hariyama off. He did his job, which maybe he could have helped out, but you also had Malamar, so I didn't really. And Quagsire, like your whole team pretty much answered him pretty well, I guess.
To bring in the alternate here, I decided to stay in. I was hoping I think I outspeed and go for Drain Punch. You do actually outspeed me though and kick Dazzling Gleam. Even with the Violet, it isn't enough to take me out.
Were you playing it like it was Mega? Do you know? Like, did you know? Or...
Did I know it was Crodino?
Yeah, like, did you assume it was a Mega or a normal set?
Oh, I assumed it was Mega, but I didn't know what set you were.
I just love the art for Mega Dino.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so friendly, but it's just a savage. You know, like look at those eyes.
I do bring in the Quagsire here, and now this is basically a guessing game. I have Quag and Malamar. He has the Mega Ordino and the Exeggutor. So if I am able to predict the Executor, I have the chance of winning because I can basically set up curses on this thing. I think that's what I go for here, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I'm gonna damage you here, and I think you. Alright, so you hit me, and then I think this next turn is where you get really upset.
And this was basically the turn that decided the match because you switched out into the Exeggutor. Unfortunately, I did go for the recover here. So yeah.
So I figured there's a few things that could happen. You're not gonna set up again because you'll die to Dazzling Gleams. You're gonna either go for a cover, and I'm good and I kill you, or you go for a Skull maybe.
The other thing I was thinking about was switching directly to Malamar. That was something I thought about post game because I knew I could take a Giga Drain with my Spadef Bolt, but I wasn't sure if the entry hazards plus a Giga Drain would kill me.
Yeah.
You know,
it probably
yeah,
would.
that's going to be a KO.
So those hazards you really gotta.
I know. Oof.
They put in work.
I read inside the map. The issue with Enya, there's not many valid rapid spinners or defoggers. I guess there's Swanna, there's Claydol, and there's a few others, but they only fit onto certain teams. You have to work around them to get them on your team.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the rapid spinners in the team.
Yeah.
But I guess Rest was your best play back there to get your health back.
Yeah. So. I think. Do I go Super Fat here? No, I don't. I think I just decided the game was lost.
Yeah, at that point, I was really surprised Executive lived those, but I guess he's really bulky, so that works. And
yeah.
Anyway, if he didn't, then Dazzling Gleam, Calm Mind. Right. So,
yeah, that was a great match though.
Yeah, no, that was a good game.
But yeah, we have a PE tournament coming up this Sunday. If you want to come check that out, there is an entry fee. I think it's 35 PC if you are a donor, 40 PC if you're a team member, and 50 PC for everyone else. So yeah, I don't think many of us have actually played PE before, so it should be interesting.
Should be interesting.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.